Alright, I made this video. Well, first off, before I even start talking, hope you guys are having a good day. Today is Suicidal Awareness Day. So let's bring the acknowledgement to that, even though I'm sure, sorry if the wind's blowing a lot outside, obviously, as you can see. But yeah, I'm sure if you're on the internet, you've seen a lot of the Suicide Awareness Month thing, so I shouldn't really have to say too much about that. But you know, what's so bad about judgment? Like, why are you so afraid of judgment? If you think about it, people are gonna have their opinions anyways, and there's so many different versions of you in people's heads. You know, you can walk in Walmart and the first 5 seconds, I believe, or the first, look at you, the first impression, and they already have their mind made up about you. Either way, unless you start talking to them, and they start getting to know you. But until then, they're already gonna have their mind made up about you, so why care about what other people think? That shouldn't matter at all, because that's getting in the way of you living your life. Let's say if you listen to a certain type of music and somebody walks in and you turn that music off because you think that they're gonna think you're weird or something. One, they probably listen to that same music too, so you never know. And two, I mean, you're gonna listen to it anyway, so you must think you're weird. And I'm sure you don't think you're weird for listening to that type of music, because if it's you. And if you do, you shouldn't. It's you. You live your life the way you want to live. You shouldn't let anybody else create an image of you, if that makes sense. I don't think it did. But you shouldn't let somebody else, take away your joy. If you love that type of music, you listen to that type of music. If you love playing that video game, you listen to that video game. You love watching porn. No, I'm playing. But yeah, judgment, like what's so bad about judgment? People are gonna judge anyways. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you try to be perfect for this person. Somebody else is gonna think that you're imperfect. It's gonna be the same continuous cycle. Somebody, doesn't matter what you do on this earth, somebody isn't going to like you. Somebody isn't gonna like what you do. So you might as well just be you and just live your life 1000% authentically, because like I said, somebody isn't going to like you for whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter what you do. You cannot please everybody on this earth. So you might as well enjoy your happiness, and don't let your thoughts get the best of you, because if you allow your thoughts to control your life, then you're going to live unhappy. Because me personally, I feel like you have to live in your heart to feel that happiness. If you're just staying in your head too much, you can't actually experience life. You can't feel. You're too distracted by your brain. If you don't know, then I'm glad you don't know. But I deal with that. So it's like, you can't sit there and let your thoughts win. You walk down the street and you stop yourself. So I had wrote down on my journal on my phone, because I don't have my journal. I had typed in my phone that if you literally say that you're going to do something, your thoughts are going to start eating away at your confidence, right? Your heart believes you should do something, but then you're going to be thinking whatever it is that you need to do, and you're going to start chipping away at your confidence to jump and do that task, because you started overthinking. You started thinking, no, I'm not good enough. Nobody's going to like me. I'm not worth that. You think you're not worth whatever it is that somebody else is doing, when you're worth it completely. You're 1000% worth it. You're God's highest form of creation. You should be able to do anything somebody else is doing. Just do it. And don't let your thoughts get in your way. And don't let what you think somebody else's opinion of you get in your way, or somebody else's opinion of you get in your way, because they're projecting. If they don't believe they can do something because they haven't done the personal development work, then they're going to believe that you can't do it. Why would they believe you can do it and they can't do it? You know? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. So don't feed into your thoughts. Don't care about other people's opinions of you. Don't care about other people's judgment. They're going to judge anyway. Just be you. Be happy. Be happily you. Be 1000% you. And just flow through this life in your heart. Leave your head alone. Leave your head at home. Supposed to use your brain to think, to solve problems, to manifest, not create insanity. I look at the brain as insanity, because you literally can create so much stuff in the brain to drive you insane, if it rhymes, it's true. So if you just stay out of your brain until it's necessary for you to be in your brain. And when would it be necessary for you to be in your brain? If you're creating, if you're drawing, you know, if you're thinking of, you know, what bills need to be paid. You got $1,000. You need to think of a way to split this $1,000. You know, it's used as a tool. It's not used for your guidance in life. No, that doesn't make sense. That's not what it's here for. But we're trapped so much in the ego because of our online presence, I believe. I feel like it stems, it's like we're creating a false image of ourselves on all these platforms, you know, so that's leaving us in the brain, because anytime we hop on those platforms, we have to, it's my bad, I'm kind of out of breath. Anytime we hop on those platforms, we have to be in the ego to be in that platform. You can't be in the heart. I mean, you can, but majority of the people aren't in their heart when they're on social media. One, they're thinking that they're lower than themselves because they see everybody else, all these egotistical people on the internet, so they can't really feel good about themselves, and they start overthinking themselves, and that's already bringing you into the ego because you can't be in your heart, if that makes sense. But I digress. Like I said, just, you know, enjoy your life. I swear these videos be a lot shorter than I feel like they are. I'm thinking this video better be 10 minutes and we're only at 6. But moral of this story is, stay out your head, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth the depression, bro. Leave that head at home. People are gonna think what they think. Be you, love you. You're your biggest supporter. You shouldn't be your biggest hater. It's that simple. Hopefully I left my back door unlocked because my wife, I was in the gym, and my wife had went to the store with the kids, so I don't know. If I don't leave it unlocked, I'm probably gonna be walking around the block again because, like I said, I don't have a key. But hopefully my back door is unlocked. I went out there this morning. But all right, my wife's calling now, so I guess I'll talk to you guys later. See you later.